Greetings to all of my Taurus. All right, so Taurus, we are going to get into a general reading for you for the week after the 1st through September the 15th, okay? We want to see what comes out. Taurus, you have a lot coming up, especially around September the 4th, where you have Uranus and you have Jupiter retrograding in your zodiac sign, okay? Taurus, you rule the second house. And so the second house that speaks about your value system, your material possessions, it speaks about your financial attitude, like give and take, right? And so you do have Uranus retrograding from September the 4th through December the 30th, and Jupiter retrograding in your sign from September the 4th through December the 30th. So we're just going to talk about what that looks like, see what comes out in the reading for you. And make sure when y'all come in, y'all hit that like button, get them likes up, get the likes up. Make sure you subscribe and share the video. And I appreciate that so much, Taurus. Okay, so we're going to see what comes out. Okay, Uranus is that planet of it's about rebelliousness. It's about Uranus is also about those big changes, creating big changes through standing your ground at times. And sometimes you may feel like something is held up, or you have to be kind of stubborn in a situation just to get it to change in some way. But that Uranus that's retrograding in your sign starting on September the 4th is about, your needs, your human needs, and the powerful parts of your life. And this could be pertaining to your finances. This may have something to do with what you need to survive out here, how you want things to look for you. How do you want your residence to look? Where do you want to live? Is there safety there? Do you have security there? Have you invested your money the right way? So this is what this is about. And this is about you pushing towards like having a larger vision, right? But with that Uranus in retrograde, you could become a little frustrated with this process because you may feel like things are moving so slow, almost like at a snail's pace. But this is also you being encouraged to be patient with yourself. Okay. All right. So let's see what comes out for you, Taurus. All right. And then you have that Jupiter. And that Jupiter is it's retrograding in Taurus around the same time. So you're going to have a lot going on. Some things slowing down, some things speeding up. But this is about, with that Jupiter, this is about you seeing the bigger picture, expanding your mind in a situation here, right? Also paying attention to details. Something about the devil is in the details with something. So if this is a contract with work, if there's a contract with anything, it could be investments, it could be a contract through mortgage or rent or something like that. But this is about you paying attention to details, and you may be catching something. And I do feel like you're going to be happy that something, it's almost like something moving slow is going to be a blessing in disguise, because it's giving you time to look at it more. It's giving you time to kind of see it for what it is and to really pay attention to something that you're investing in. This could be a new car, it could be a house, it could be a new job or something that you're investing in. I feel like you need to pay attention to the details, and I do feel like it's going to be to your benefit. So let's see what else is coming out for you, Taurus. We also have a full moon moving into Pisces on August the 31st. And so that full moon, that full big blue emotional moon in Pisces, is about bringing that balance with spirituality and practicality. So there may be some sort of emotional issue that you have to really deal with in a practical way, even tapping into that spiritual side of things so you can work through whatever it is that you need to work through. This also, I feel like there's a situation where there's a lot of stubbornness there. And so this could be from your side, or it could be from someone else side being stubborn towards you. But this is about you really being in that energy, Taurus, where you're kind of removing, it's almost like your feet are finally moving. Once you make your decision to do something, your feet are going to finally move. Like, you know, so let's see what's coming out in the cards for you, Taurus. First card trying to come out is the King of Rods. Aries could be significant in your life, but this is also about leadership. I do feel like some people look to you for answers. They are looking to you for some sort of answers to take charge in a situation, to be the leader that they know you can be. You may have a multiple thing. May have multiple things you're trying to do, a multitude of things at this time. Maybe you're trying to oversee, multitask, oversee a number of people, places, or things. The Sun card is here, so you do have a lot of clarity coming to something that I feel like you're going to be happy about. That could be with that Jupiter in retrograde around September the 4th and December the 30th is about. Maybe you are multitasking in a number of ways, and I feel like you may be pulling something off in a very good way, but you're also looking for some sort of clarity. And the Sun card is Leo energy, okay? And we do have Venus that's retrograding in Leo up until September the 3rd. So soon as that Venus comes out of that Leo energy, that's when Jupiter and Uranus is moving right into Taurus energy, right? So with that, Venus being in retrograde from July the 22nd to September the 3rd, in Leo energy, maybe there was a situation where you kept trying to pay attention to your money, your love life, or your career, right? And so that could be where the multitasking was coming from. Maybe there were a multitude of things you were trying to pay attention to and just trying to take charge of and be in that leadership energy about, right? So I do feel like you are pulling something off with the Sun card here. You're getting clarity about that. And then you have the Seven of Rods, but you may feel like you've had to overcome a lot of obstacles. And I do feel like some of you don't know where all of this energy is coming from. If you can see, you can't even see who's behind these rods coming at this person. So I do feel like you're realizing you have the upper hand in the situation too, because you can kind of see something as it comes. That's what I feel like, Taurus. I feel like you're going to see something as it before it comes. And again, that's what that Jupiter in retrograde is about. It's like you're trying to oversee something and you're getting through this challenge with Uranus in retrograde, and you may feel slowed down or preoccupied or distracted with something in your life, and that could be frustrating. That could be the frustrating part of it. So it's like you're getting to the point where you're looking at what you can change, what your stance is, how you can overcome something and move forward. You have the Page of Pentacles here. You may get some good news pertaining to a contract. That's why I said something about you feel, it's almost like you feel held up in a situation and then some good news is coming in. It's almost like something is, while you're trying to get through some challenges, you finally get a break. You get some good news. This could be about a job, a contract of sorts. Yeah, but I feel like, Taurus, you won't have the upper hand in the situation here. You have the Judgment card here. Something that you have been trying to deal with from the past situations pertaining to your love life, your career, your money, something about a lot of attention too. Maybe you are getting a lot of attention because of your career, the kind of career you're in, and your money. Maybe you have a lot of suitors because of that. And I feel like a situation is coming up where you want people to like you for you, not because of what you have. Yes, you worked hard for everything that you have. People do look at you as a person who can take charge. But I also feel like some people only want to be around you because of what you have. Something like that. There's a judgment coming in from your past. You're going to get some sort of clarity about your leadership too. Ace of Pentacles here. You have something, an offer coming in. This is a big offer too. Something that's making you happy. I feel like a deal is going to go very well for you. This could be pertaining to a job. It could be pertaining to your money in some way, an investment. Maybe you're selling something. I feel like you're getting something that you've really been wanting. It's like your hard work is paying off in some way. You have the Emperor here. So you may feel that you had to almost be, I feel like you felt like you had to deal with somebody because they have an ego. It's like somebody was challenging you because of their ego. It's like it stroked their ego to make things difficult for you. But I do feel like this is where you feel like you have the upper hand now. You're seeing something totally different. Um, and I feel like this may be a masculine energy or someone who vibrates heavily in masculine energy. But I do feel like there's a situation here where there is a challenge with power. Aries could be significant. Virgo could be significant. Leo could be significant. Sagittarius could be significant. And Libra could be significant. Or someone with those placements. I also feel like Taurus, there's something that is slowing up because you need to see something from a different perspective. You've been trying to use your intuition with the situation, but there's something that you're not seeing. You've been sort of guarded, and I don't know why. It's almost like you feel like you got to guard your heart, or you feel like you don't want to see the truth about a matter or a situation or about someone. It's almost like, let me just keep, I know the truth is there, but let me keep my guards up. I don't really want to make a decision right now. Or this could be how you feel like somebody's kind of taking their time with making a decision. That could be where that Uranus is in retrograde, where you're frustrated with something being held up. Three of rods here. I do feel like a solution is about to come to a problem in your life. Some sort of solution is going to, something that you've been putting out into the universe is about to come back around. Um, it could have taken a while though, but this is something that you're passionate about. Mind, body, and spirit. I do feel like you've been working on a lot. Again, career, money, and love life. Nine of Pentacles here. So there's a situation, Taurus, where, because you have the Nine of Pentacles and then you have this one big pentacle here. So it's almost like you're going from the Nine of Pentacles to the Ten of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles can be a single energy. That Ten of Pentacles is about something finalizing, finally paying off. And then you have the Sun card here. So I feel like you're going to be happy with a contract or the outcome of a situation. It may increase your money in some way. And some of you all, like I said, you may be looking at why someone is attracted to you, like the real reason why. Because you may feel like it has something to do with your money. Some of you all are deciding to be single. Maybe you try to, with the King of Wands there, maybe you try to entertain a number of energies, and you could be getting to the point where you're growing frustrated with that and you're just deciding to be single. Maybe you're overseeing a number of people and you're deciding to kind of like cut your load or something. Some of you all are actually retiring too. You may be retiring. You have the Five of Cups here. Now, I do feel like there's a situation. I'm going to tell you something, Taurus. This is what I see. Somebody kind of used a loss in their life to, I almost feel like, to manipulate you. You know how somebody would be like, oh, I went through this and I went through that. And our face is kind of lost and they're kind of lost. And I do feel like this is someone, this was their way of sort of controlling you through your emotions. Um, I feel like somebody wanted you to suffer with them. Like if they went through some sort of loss, they wanted you to focus on the loss and be distracted because it's something that they did not want you to see. It's something, it's two other energies right here that they didn't want you to turn around and look at because they wanted you to say, see, like, look, see, I'm suffering too. I need you to suffer with me, you know? And this was someone's way of sort of controlling you. Um, So I kind of feel like you're seeing something differently now. You have the advantage. This could have caused more obstacles in your life. I almost feel like somebody was deliberately kind of trying to keep you distracted with sending obstacles your way. It's almost as if like somebody created obstacles for you and then came in like they were the ones to make it better. They were the person who could make it better or something. But I kind of feel like you're in the energy now where you feel like you can get over plenty on your own, and you may even feel kind of manipulated by somebody who wanted you to constantly grieve with them. The Empress. So Taurus, this is your energy to the Empress. So again, I feel like you're making a choice to simplify your life a little more. I feel like something is going to pay off really big for you. I don't know whether with some sort of contract, but I feel like you're doing what you have to do to simplify your life. It's like you're learning to attract what you want instead of having to go after it so much. And I feel like this is something that you failed to see before, how easy it is for you to really attract what you want, especially when it comes to your resources since you rule the second house. Um, some of you all are getting a makeover, or you're changing your wardrobe or something. I don't know whether you're working on a job where you're required to dress up or something like that. You have the Six of Swords here. You're going to be happy to leave some hard times behind, move into calmer waters. Again, there is something that is going on in your life, Taurus, that you have to put an ending to. It's like you have to leave. I really feel like somebody wanted you to dwell on their lows as a way of keeping a distraction, like keeping something from you. It's like somebody wanted you to put a death to two cups, like an ending. Like, don't look at it, don't deal with it, don't turn around, just focus on the sadness. This was their way of controlling you. Like, but I don't even feel like it was your sadness, it was somebody else's sadness. So you may be leaving someone to their own devices on how they can deal with the situation, toil and labor. Something is harder than, I feel like, Taurus, you're going to see a situation was made harder than what it had to be. And I do feel like there's a situation where you're about to break free from this. You could have taken on more responsibility than what you wanted. I feel like even at times you felt unprotected, or you felt like you were putting yourself in danger by trying to accommodate someone else. You have adjudication here. Some of you all may be winning something through the courts, or there's a judgment being made. I kind of feel like that adjudication card is like that Hierophant card. So I do feel like you're getting a lot of knowledge. You're getting insight. You're being informed about something. You're getting clarity about it. Have courtship. Yeah, so this is what I'm saying. If somebody really want you to focus on their suffering, and I feel like it's through manipulation. It's like, here, stay here with me. I'll show you all the attention that you want. I'll give you everything that you want. Just focus on my sad times, and I need you here. It's something that you're missing though, Taurus. You're supposed to turn around and see something for what it is. And I feel like there's a distraction. There's some sort of distraction that's keeping you from doing that. And by you having the upper hand, you're eventually going to see this, because you have two opportunities right there that you're not even seeing because of something else. You have poverty here. Yeah, there's a situation, Taurus, where there's some sort of change coming to um, a way of thinking. Okay, so I'm going to read on with that poverty card, and then look, sudden wealth. What I tell you. Yeah, something is slow. It's slowed down. I don't even have my glasses on. These little tiny words. The poverty card. This is a challenging card. Here we meet a young chimney sweep in ragged, dirty clothes atop a dangerous roof with his mop and broom. In 19th century Britain and Switzerland, abandoned or orphaned boys were purchased for the perilous labors of climbing up inside chimneys to clean out the flammable creosote, sometimes while they were actually on fire. It was essentially a short life of miserable child slavery, a far cry from the shelter life of the privileged lady. Literally, it stands for grinding monetary circumstances, poverty, or large monetary loss. Abstract, as well as being down on your luck. Look for the nearby positive card to lighten the burden. This card is poverty, pure and simple. The boy won't be paid a living wage, just a few pennies, and the whole scene suggests dangers and vulnerabilities. Children such as this led brutal lives, which were often cut short. This card indicates being unable to meet basic needs. It refers to misery, especially in an uncaring and predatory environment. Poverty is a less promising card. In partnership terms, you may feel defenseless or unloved. Also, in professional terms, you may find yourself in a bottleneck. The best you can hope is to gain, is to learn from the crisis. So this is what I'm saying. This is what I've been saying, Taurus. This is what I'm saying. This somebody is trying to keep you from your blessings, because they're trying to keep you distracted. Somebody has been trying to keep you distracted with a bunch of nonsense. You do have the upper hand where you can see what's really going on, but for some reason, you've been keeping your blindfolds on. You've been blocking from seeing the truth and making the decision, because it may require you to cut somebody out of your life. You got two blessings right here, and somebody wants you to stay focused on this, which you can't get back. And I just said before I read that poverty card, even putting yourself in danger in certain situations, toil and labor, putting yourself in bad situations to accommodate them. Somebody has been stroking their ego, and they've been benefiting. Wow, that's so real. Wow, thank you for the feedback. They've been benefiting from your struggles. They don't want you to see that you got the upper hand in a situation. But look at the card that's coming out up under this, Taurus. Look, sudden wealth. You understand what I'm saying? So this is something where I feel like you got some real blessings waiting for you. And there's somebody who needs you to not see it. This is why they want you. I don't even feel like this is your loss. I feel like somebody else is like, see, pay attention to all the suffering I'm going through. I need you right now. Please don't turn around and see these blessings back here. Please don't turn around to these two cups back here. Focus on what we can't get back. I'm trying to say, I see a lot of manipulation going on around you, Taurus, and you're going to have to get to that point where you're going to have to make a decision to move into calmer waters and leave someone to deal with their own mess if you want to really get to this sudden wealth here. Okay, because you have an opportunity for something to get really good in your life. Again, I say you got that Jupiter in retrograde starting on September the 4th through December the 30th. And this is about, I feel like somebody, remember I said something was held up due to that Uranus being in retrograde? I feel like the holding up is the distractions. Somebody's trying to distract you from your own blessings. Yeah. But you're going to get some sort of clear information. This whole situation is being looked over by the angels. The angels know that you're being distracted and they're trying to wake you up so you could see something. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, it's like the angels are trying to shake you and wake you up like, you need to see this. Like you could have so much more, but you're allowing somebody to distract you from your own blessings with their nonsense. They may have gone through a situation, but I feel like it's not your situation to suffer. It's not your job to suffer with them. It's like they want you to block your own blessings or something. Okay. But you're going to see this. It's something about an investment that's coming up with this Jupiter in retrograde in Taurus. Something is going to pay off because you're paying attention to the details. And that's what I feel like somebody don't want you to do. Pay attention to the details. Look at the card that's coming out. What I say? Oh, let me read this card to you, Taurus. Gaslighting you. Look at I said, you see me shuffle these cards, right? I have been lying to and gaslighting you. You weren't crazy. You were right. I just wasn't strong enough to admit it. This is the first, I just shuffled these cards. You saw me shuffling them. This is the first card that came out for you, Taurus. Somebody has been gaslighting you deliberately. Look at all of the readings that, oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. I can't even make this up if I tried. I can't make certain cards come out. That's why I'm shuffling them on camera so you can see. Somebody has been blocking you from your blessings, trying to distract you, don't want you to see the truth. They've been gaslighting you and they know it. They know you're going to find out too, because you got the upper hand. You're going to start to see something from a totally different perspective. And then that's when an apology is going to come in. Unblock me. I miss you and I want to connect. Please unblock me literally or energetically so we can speak. I have a lot to say. So this may be someone who you wind up blocking once you see the truth about their behavior and what they've been trying to keep from you. You know, I feel like you've even put yourself in physical danger trying to help someone else through their mess. And I feel like this is somebody, once you remove the blindfolds and get out of that Two of Swords energy of being indecisive and not making a decision, I feel like you're going to wind up blocking this person energetically, or possibly just blocking them like on your phone or whatever way they can't get into contact with you. But they're going to be looking to get in contact with you. They're going to want to kind of apologize and make it right and all that kind of stuff, because they know that you aren't really like making a decision, you know. They've been gaslighting you. I feel like sort of manipulating you emotionally. Yeah. You're my favorite. You're the person I want to call when something good or bad happens. The first thought when I have news to share, you're my person. This is someone who is used to depending on you. They're used to you being there. Through the good and the bad in their life, they know they can depend on you. You know, something good happened, they know you're going to be their biggest cheerleader. Something bad happened, you're the shoulder to cry on, you know? So this is what somebody know about. They feel like if you turn around and see those other two cups behind you, or some sort of opportunity in your life, that they are going to miss out on having your energy around them all the time. This is why they want you to, it's almost like a very selfish energy, but they've been gaslighting you. Finding myself. It was time I went within to find myself again. I need to figure out what I want out of my life. I need space. So I'm going to tell you something, what I see. This person is going to try to use that reverse psychology thing, right? You see them for who they are. You call them out. You put some space between you all. You know. I feel like this is somebody who's going to try to be like, oh, okay, well, I need space too. I can't gaslight you anymore. I can't really manipulate you anymore. Okay, so my final game of manipulation is telling you I need space too. I need to heal. They do need to heal though. They really do. They need to find themselves because this is someone who has really been benefiting from you not seeing your blessings. We do have a full moon moving into Pisces. And I do feel like this is a situation here. And that full emotional moon is about balance and practicality, right? And finding that balance in your life spiritually as well as practical. Balancing spirituality and practicality. And so this is about when you move into when those retrogrades start to happen in your life and things like that. I do feel like you're going to be in the energy of wanting to separate people from you who are just there so they can benefit. Okay, because remember when I said in the tarot reading that I see somebody, it's almost like you've been trying to multitask with your career, your love life, and your money. And I feel like you've been doing an amazing job, better than what you think. And something is going to pay off for you, but it's also going to sort of, you're going to have that, like that aha moment, like that epiphany moment where you're going to see someone has been benefiting from all of your hard work. And you have been their show. You have been the person that they can go to, whether it's good or bad. But it has also kept you from some sort of blessing in your own life. So I do see that. Okay. So Taurus, we're going to close out this reading for you with some messages. And I hope this has helped in some way. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button when y'all come in. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Hit that like button when you come in. Damn, like some people, I mean, it could be family, it could be a family member, it could be a so-called friend, it could be an ex, baby mother, baby daddy, somebody. It could be someone who you're in a connection with, but they definitely benefit from you always letting your energy be available to them, no matter what. So Spirit, what else would you like for my Taurus to know? Spirit, what else would you like for my Taurus to know? Spirit, what else would you like for my Taurus to know? Listen. You have to be willing to listen if you want to really understand someone. Now is not the time to be offering advice, but to be a compassionate listener. To listen fully and intently means to pay attention, not just to what's being said, but to what lies beneath the words. So again, it's coming up, Taurus. Someone is going to try to really kind of manipulate you with their words. This is you listening to what the devil is in the details. They're going to be saying things that it's just like, should I keep listening to this? Is this person being honest? Are they sincere? This is a time for you to kind of let them do most of the talking. Okay. And because I kind of feel like this is what's things are going to be revealed to you that you really need to know, you know? So, yeah. Relationships. Relationships are just mirror images of your own life. How you feel and treat yourself, as well as how you react and respond to different situations and people around you. Be aware that every relationship is an opportunity for soul's growth. So, this is you seeing the truth about your connections in this life, about who is there for you to build you up and who's there to take from you, you know. And both of those relationships are learning lessons. You know, they are for those who help build you up and create a lot of positivity in your life. Those are people who I feel like you'll be having a deeper bond with. And that could be what those two cups are. Somebody's trying to keep you from having more authentic relationships, or being around more authentic people who really want to build you up in this life, right? They help with your self-image, right? Help you build financially, things like that. But this is also about you listening to your inner self and your intuition when it comes to people who are takers, people who are they only reach out to you when they need something. You know, they only reach out to you when um, they are going through something. And, you know, if they do something for you, it's like if they give you an inch, they want a mile back from you. And so it's not even give and take. So I do feel like you're going to be in this moment, almost like a crossroads in your life. What the give and take between you all look like. Okay. Strength. Strength comes from many sources. Staying strong brings confidence, conviction, and a balanced mind, body, and soul. Spirit has its own unique, beautiful way of replenishing your soul with strength on a continual basis. You're never really alone, as we're always with you. So we're going to, with that card, I feel inspired. I feel drawn to bring out, because I feel like somebody has passed on already who's been trying to wake you up. I don't know who that is. I have no clue. It could be a parent. It could be a grandparent. It could be an aunt, uncle, so an old friend. It could be a child. It could be someone who has already moved into the spiritual realm that has been trying to wake you up, and kind of maybe they've been giving you signs, synchronicities, something that they've been trying to get you to see. They've always been there with you. They've never left your side, even if they're no longer in this realm. They want you to know that they're still with you and that you are stronger than what you know. Okay? All right. So, what would you like for my Taurus to know? What would you like to say to this Taurus? What would you like to say to this Taurus? Also, self-love came out. This is somebody who wants you to really love yourself more and in a better way, okay? You are never alone. This is what they want you to know. Maybe you felt like this lighthouse here. You know, this is like maybe you felt like you are on an island sometimes. You just kind of feel alone in this life sometimes, where you're surrounded with all this water, all this deep emotions, you know, all these deep emotions. And, you know, sometimes the tides come in very high. And maybe you feel like you've been the beacon of light for people, right? You've been that person that people can go to when they need something. And so this person who has already moved on they're telling you you're not alone. You are not alone at all. They've been there. Believe in yourself. You can do it. Absolutely. They want you to believe in yourself. They feel like you can do it. They know you can do it. They know you have it in you. You've just been distracted at this time. You've allowed someone to be in your life and in your energy who has almost been like an energy vampire. Someone who has attached themselves to you in a way by using games of manipulation. You know, they're going through something, whatever it is. But this is whoever this is who has already transitioned over want you to believe in yourself, and they want you to know that you are not alone. They have been there with you the whole time. I am sorry, please forgive me. So they want you to forgive them for something. And I don't know what that is. Only you would know what that is. They want you to forgive them for something. Maybe while they were here, maybe they said something or did something, or maybe you're just angry that they left, and they don't want you to be angry with them. They don't want you to feel alone. Maybe you feel like they abandoned you when their time came to leave, and I feel like this person is just telling you, like, I'm sorry, like, I didn't abandon you. Please forgive me. I love you, and I want you to believe in yourself. Hello, Rebecca. Hi. Hello, hello. They also want you to know that you're never alone, okay? My mind is free. So this person could have had a lot on their mind. They could have been stressed a lot while they were here. And their mind is free. And they want you, this person, whoever they are, good afternoon, good afternoon. Whoever they are, they really want you to kind of free your mind too. They don't want you to be in that energy where you're bogged down and worried. They feel like that has been a distraction, and this person has been trying to kind of connect to your energy to show you that you are not alone in this world. You do have support. Life is a series of choices. Choose love. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful message. That's an amazing message. I feel like somebody has used your love against you. They know that you love them. That's why you have been their go-to person. Um, but the love needs to be reciprocated, Taurus. And if it's not being reciprocated, then it's time for you to really stand up and say, okay, what am I doing wrong? Because why am I allowing my energy to be ciphered? And why am I allowing myself to be used in a particular way? I am with the rest of our family. Yeah. So they're with the rest of the family. Some family, maybe this is someone who, but they have already moved on with the rest of the family. And so they're in good company, you know. And I do feel like you have, Taurus, I feel like you have your ancestors, the people who have already transitioned, they've connected to your other ancestors, and they look over you. They all look over you. They protect you in more ways than you know. They also may be coming into your dreams sometimes, or doing certain things. Maybe there are certain numbers that you see, like their birthday, that comes up a lot. That's them trying to connect with you through numbers, to get you to remember them and to let you know that they're there. Maybe the smell of their cologne or perfume comes in, or a song comes on, their favorite song, and it just puts you in the energy of them. That's them trying to communicate with you to let you know that they haven't gone anywhere. They're watching over you. You have more than one guardian angel. I feel healthy and happy. So this person feels a lot better where they are. Maybe they were suffering, has strengthened now that they have gone over to the spiritual side. So I do feel like this is someone who is really focused on trying to get you to see your value, your self-love. I have no more earthly worries. So they are definitely letting you know that they're in a good space, okay? And then we're going to close this out with this self-love card here. Now is the time to love, nurture, and heal yourself. Self-love is not simply a state of mind, but feeling good. It's a state of appreciation for yourself that grows and matures from actions you take to support your body, mind, and soul. So, towards that's what it's about. And you neglecting to see that someone is sort of manipulating you is not loving yourself, okay? So this is somebody, even your ancestors are telling you, like, they're in a much better place. They're with you. They feel amazing. They've been trying to guide you and let you know that you're not alone. And they want you to Listen to your intuition. Again, we have this Uranus and Jupiter moving and retrograde into your sign, Taurus. And so there is going to be some sort of frustration with something that's slowing down here. And I feel like you do need to be patient with the process. Somebody may even try to manipulate you, like, oh, okay, if you don't do what I want you to do, I'm not going to do something for you. But I do feel like you need to hold your ground at this time with the situation. Also, you have Jupiter in retrograde from September the 4th through December the 30th. And so this is about you, whatever you're investing in, looking at the details of it. Again, this could be a contract, a new job. This could be the purchase of a home or a car, or something that you're purchasing. You need to really pay attention to the details of it, because I feel like it's going to be very beneficial to you at this time, Taurus. And I do feel like if something has been held from you, you're going to start seeing it from a totally different perspective, because somebody else has been benefiting from you, from the love you had for them, okay? And so they've been kind of blocking some blessings. I told you, this sudden wealth came out. So you got some sort of sudden wealth that somebody kind of has been blocking you from. And then right up under that is concern. So someone is concerned that you're going to see the truth about a matter or a situation pertaining to them. So, and I do feel like you're going to see it. You're going to see you got the upper hand. Yeah. So, all right, Taurus, that is the end of your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. Please go back and check it out again. If you missed the first part of it, that's totally okay. Sending you all love and light. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit that like button on your way in. And you can always go over to my other channel, Spiritual Liaison 123, and check that channel out. And that's all about Pisces. On that channel. And I did do a reading about the this new full blue moon that's coming in with Pisces energy. So you can always go check that out, and make sure you look at the other zodiac signs on this channel pertaining to your natal chart, okay? All right, so I'm sending you all love. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I will talk with you, amazing Taurus, another time.